Welcome back to this week's edition of Minute Flat. I'm Gabby Gaudet, sitting alongside Coley Blind, the stakes coordinator. We got a big weekend coming up, but first, just talk a little bit about what your job entails being a stakes coordinator.
Well, basically, my job entails I take entries during the day, but while I'm going through the whole day, I try to keep in touch with all the stakes programs and the allowance winners, the upper condition winners around the country, especially on this eastern seaboard, and keep in touch with people, let them know about our program and what we're doing here in Maryland.
What would you say is the busiest time of year for you?
Preakness. Preakness time is the very busiest time. It's 2 days, and it's the best racing we have in Maryland, and we get the best horses we're going to have in Maryland that time of year.
We'll get into the bread and butter of this interview, and that's the stakes action we have coming up. We have the General George, two headliners this weekend, the General George and the Barbara Fritchie. What can you tell us about these stakes coming up? We do draw Wednesday for Saturday, so maybe give us a little heads up about who's coming into town.
Well, right now, we're going to have some horses. We're going to have La Verdad of Linda Rice is coming out of New York. Villette is coming out of Philly. Winning Image is coming out of Philly. Then we're going to have a horse called Barak coming down from New York. Then we're going to have our local heroes. We're going to have Access to Charlie, Flattering Bee, More Than a Cruise, I believe. It should be a very competitive race on Saturday in the Barbara Fritchie.
What about Monday's card? We have two nice stakes coming up on Monday as well.
Well, Monday, again, you're going to be dealing with some local horses mainly. You're going to have a horse like Broad Rule. Then you're going to have a horse called Service for 10, Smash and Grab, Well Spelled. They're all trained locally. And coming from Philadelphia Park will be last year's winner of the General George, the horse Cal Lynch trains, Javerre. And then you may have a horse of Linda Rice's in there called Palace. The horse would be probably toughest in there was Ribo Bobo, and he's staying in Florida.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're getting really excited to get the stakes action on the card, and well, Preakness is definitely in the horizon here, so we're excited to get things kicked off, and we'll see how these stakes come out. I'm sure it's going to be a very, very fun weekend here at Laurel Park. Thanks, Coley.
Thank you.